President, please be seated. The chamber is back in session, and we hear the testimony of a civil party to TCCP 298. Court officer, please usher the civil party into the courtroom. President, good afternoon, Madam Civil Party. What is your name? Answer. My name is Pain Sochan. President, thank you. What was your date of birth? Answer. I was born on the 10th of October 1962. President, where was your place of birth? Please wait. Answer. Previously, I lived in Kampong Kadai village, Marek Commune, Otapong district of Posat province. President, please do not touch the tip of the microphone, and please wait until the tips of the microphone turns red, and then you can answer. Could you please confirm your place of birth again? Answer. I was born in Kampong Kadai village, Rumlek Commune, Otapom district of Posat province. Question. What about your current address? Answer. My current address is Knal Teteng Commune, Bakan district of Posat province. Question. What is your current occupation? Answer. I am a rice farmer, and I raised my children. Question. What are the names of your parents? Answer. My father's name was Pan Mon, and my mother's Ok Yi. But my father used two names. In his official use was Pan Pon, but his alias was Pan Mon. President, what about the name of your husband, and how many children do you have? Answer. My husband's name is Aipa. I have 5 daughters, and including a son, the youngest one. President, thank you, Madam Pan Sochan. In your capacity as a civil party, we would like to inform you a number of your obligation to make your victims impact statement that happened to you during the DK regime. Madam Pan Sochan, have you ever provided interview or testimony with the investigator from the OCIJ? Answer: yes, I provided my interview through my lawyers twice. President, that was not considered a testimony in front of the investigator. Based on internal rule 91 bis, the chamber provided the floor to the civil party first to ask questions to the civil party. The lead co-lawyer for civil party, together with the co-prosecution, have 2 sessions to put question to the civil party. You may now proceed, lead co-lawyer for civil party. Bạch Ong. Good afternoon, Mr. President and Your Honor and parties in the courtroom. And good afternoon, Madam Civil Party. My name is Bạch Ong, the National Lead Co-Lawyer for Civil Party, and my international colleague. We represent civil parties. I have a number of questions to put to you, and I would like you to provide answers to those questions. And in case you could not hear the question, and then you can ask me to repeat the question. My first question to you is that before 17 April 1975, where did you live then? Answer: I did not get your question. You asked about my place of birth or what? Question: I wanted to know about the place where you lived before 17 April 1975. Answer: at that time, I lived in Posat province, and then I was evacuated to Khna commune. Question: could you tell us again about the commune where you lived before your evacuation? Answer: at that time I lived in Posat province with my parents. Then I was evacuated to Khna Toteng, commune of Bakan district, Posat province. Question: the province of Posat that you just said earlier, are you referring to the provincial city center? Answer: I referred to Posat province. Question: after your evacuation, you said that you came to live in Khna Toteng commune of Bakan district, Posat province. And then where next that you lived? Answer: when I was evacuated, and my parents took me to live in Rumlek commune. Question. Were you required to get married during DK regime? Answer. At that time I was still young. I was required to get married. I was not mature yet. Question. You said that you were not mature yet. Can you tell us how old were you at that time when you said that you were not mature yet? I mean that I refer to the time when you were obliged to get married. How old were you? Answer. I did not recall it well about the exact date. I was roughly 15 or 16 years old at that time. Question. Do you recall how many couples, including you, who were arranged to get married on that day? Answer. Altogether, including my couples, there were 12 couples altogether. Question. Among the 11 couples, including you together, 12 couples. So among the 11 other couples, can you recall the names of those people? Answer. At that time, I was very young and I was also scared. I cannot recall the names of them all, but what I remember was that there were 12 couples altogether. Question. Do you recall the venue where the wedding took place? Answer. It took place in Knatatang commune of Roka village. Question. The men who were assigned to get married to you. Now let me backtrack a little bit. I would like to ask another question. Were your marriage came from your voluntary? Answer. On that day, after I finished my work at 5 p.m., I was told to go to the worksite to eat. At that time, I was so hungry, so I walked to that place. And while I was walking, the unit chief told me that I would be required to get married. And when I saw clothes distributed to me, I refused. I said that I came here to eat. And they told me that I was mature enough to get married. And then I asked, what do you mean by I was mature to get married? And then they responded that the party required me to get married. They told me that the others agree. And why I alone refused to this? So they require me to put on the skirt that they distributed to me. Question. When you were called, did they tell you that you were called to go and get married? Answer: no. At that time, they simply told me to go to eat. And when I arrived at the venue, I saw people sitting in rows, female on one side and male on another side. And they told me I would be required to get married. I refused, but although I tried to refuse, the unit chief required me to do so. But I'm interrupted. Mr. President, I would like your permission for every unit officer to display a document E3/7233R, and the clip that I would like to every unit to project on the screen is clip 2. And the clip has the timing that I would give later on. I would like to seek the permission from Your Honor, from Mr. President. President, your request is granted. Every unit officer, please project the clip according to the request by the lead co-lawyer for civil party.
Chẳng bọn cá cái trai cầm hưng mà lơ nhóm nó cái ơi bằng ai hao nhóm mà
hao ơi ta hao ta mạ bật chăn mà riệp ca
chà
hao ở lâu nè mạ bật chăn nè lâu nông con mật ai nè lâu ta hao ta mạ bật thằng mau trâu riệp ca ai chứng trâu riệp ca với ta mạ bật chăn ấy và cai thằng nhóm mình toàn riệp ca thế rồi nhóm mình toàn chọn bán ấy có nhóm ắt trở lành mật anh ắt trở lành có cái trâu ơi mật anh
riệp cá đây
The timing of the video clip is at 38 minutes and 05 seconds until 40 minutes 21 seconds. Madam Civil Party, I would like to ask you a question regarding this video clip. It contained yourself in that video with the title "The Wedding During Khmer Krahom Regime." In that video clip, you had a conversation with another person. What was the name of that person and what was the position that person held during Khmer Rouge regime? Answer: she was the unit chief and she was working with me every day. In that video clip, I did not know much about the wedding process. The people who made the film asked me about the wedding process, but I told them that I did not know much, and I recommended them that they talk to the unit chief for more details about the wedding. But during the conversation, when you were assigned to get married, especially about your maturity to get married. Answer: it was with my unit chief whom I objected my marriage proposal. Question: could you recall the exact words that she used to you when she said that you reach puberty or mature enough to get married? Answer. At that time, I replied to her that, Comrade Bong, I do not want to get married yet because I do not love the man and am not mature enough. And then she said to me, are you mature? And then I replied that, what do you mean by mature? I do not understand. And then she told me that although you refused, you had to apply by the order because Comrade Un already put my name in the list. But so when you said that your chief told you that although you refused, you had to get married because your name had already been listed by Comrade Un. So my question to you is that who said this sentence to you? Was it you or Comrade Answer. The voice was her. She said that although you wanted or not, you had to because Comrade Un obliged me to do so. The wheel of history had to move forward. If you objected, you would be refashioned. So when I heard the word refashioned, I agreed and I walked to sit down among the women. Question. At that time, did you attempt to run away from the wedding venue? Answer. I tried to run away. I tried to beg them for mercy, but Comrade said to me that I could not object because the wheel of history had to move forward. But my apologies. There was an error with the video clip. In fact, it was from 40 minutes 20 seconds to 40 minutes 50 seconds. That's for the record. Madam Civil Party, did she also talk about other couples who had already agreed to get married? Did she raise that matter to you? Answer. Yes, she did. She said that the other 11 couples had already agreed except me. And she said that I had to follow Angkar's order because the wheel of history had to move forward. I had to follow Comrade Un's orders. Question.